This is me, and this is my younger self. She's 22, about the same age I was when I thought that I had life all figured out. But if I could sit across from her today, the girl who didn't yet understand how fast time moves, here's what I would tell her. When you're young, you can't wait. You can't wait to grow up. You can't wait to move out. You can't wait to get that job or start your own life. And then as a young adult, you can't wait to have everything: the career, the car, the house, and that someday life that you have always been thinking about. And then once you're a parent, you can't wait again. You can't wait for them to sleep through the night. You can't wait for school to start, and you can't wait for the next phase. But then, almost quietly, all those moments you couldn't wait to move through become the very moments that you wish you could get back. Time moves so fast. Life isn't something that we rush through, it's something to savor. If I could sit down with my younger self, I would tell her one thing, and that is take care of your older self. You think you have time, but you don't. Every decision that you make, every dollar that you save, every habit that you build, it all adds up to the life that you want to live later. You can't see it now, but your future self is counting on you, and not for perfection, but for the effort. And then one day you'll thank yourself for starting early. The first lesson I would tell my younger self is to start saving money before you feel ready. Because you keep saying, I will start saving when I earn more money. But it seems like that time never comes. And I used to think the same way, that the next raise or the next promotion, that I would finally be able to save money and it will be easier. But every time that I did make more, somehow I spent more. And that's called lifestyle inflation, when your spending quietly grows right alongside your paycheck. You're going to tell yourself that you deserve the nice dinner or a new phone or a nicer car, and you do, but you end up trading freedom for those comforts. And the truth is that the habits of saving money matters more than the amount. Even just a small start teaches discipline. So maybe try going without a few things for right now, things that aren't going to change your life drastically. So, like, skip the daily drive-through coffees, or maybe wait a little bit longer before you upgrade your phone. Cook dinner at home instead of eating out all the time, or drive your car maybe for a few more years. Lesson number 2 for my younger self is understanding what money really means. Because when you're young, it's easy to believe that money is going to buy you happiness. You picture your dream job, the nice house, the vacations, and the things that show that you have made it. But real happiness doesn't come from what you own. It comes from what you understand about money. One of the most powerful lessons that you can learn early is to know the difference between needs and wants. A need is going to keep you secure. It's going to be food and shelter, a reliable car, and good health. And a want is everything that promises happiness for a moment, but then it just starts to fade a little. Now, you might need a car to get to work, but do you really need the brand new car with the leather seats and the payments that are going to steal your peace every month? Now, learning to tell the difference between needs and wants is where financial peace begins. Because when you spend on every want, then money controls you. But when you take care of your needs first and let the rest wait, then you start to control your money. Now, money doesn't buy happiness, it buys you time. It buys mornings that you can slow down, or evenings that you can truly enjoy, and the choices that you make feel free instead of trapped. Now, every dollar that you save is going to be a gift for your future self. You're not chasing money, you're creating freedom. Freedom to choose, to rest, and to live life on your own terms. Lesson number 3 is to live below your means. You don't need every new thing. You just need some peace. The world will always tell you that more is going to be better. The bigger house, the newer car, and the latest everything. But being content isn't about falling behind, it's finally stepping off that treadmill. Living below your means doesn't mean living without joy. It means you're going to be smart about where your joy actually comes from. So instead of buying a bigger house, make the one that you have now feel warm and loved. And instead of chasing the newest car, take care of the one that's already yours. Plan small, meaningful adventures instead of expensive vacations that just leave you stressed out about the big bill. Buy the quality things that last instead of the cheap things that fade and break. And when you get a raise, don't raise your lifestyle alongside with it. Let your savings grow instead of your expenses. And the goal isn't to impress people who aren't thinking about you. It's to give your future self a life that feels calm, flexible, and free. And remember that simple doesn't mean small. It means intentional. So live below your means, and one day you'll discover how rich simplicity really is. Lesson 4 is to build habits, not excuses. You don't need to know everything about investing. You just need consistency. You need to treat your savings like a bill, something that you must pay every month. Set it on autopilot so you don't even have to think about it. Once you remove that choice, you remove the temptations to talk yourself out of it. We never forget to pay our phone bill or our rent or even Netflix, but somehow we forget to pay ourselves. So start small. Even if it's just $50 per paycheck, automatically invested will grow quietly in the background. Now, you'll look back one day and you'll realize that these small, steady amounts added up to something incredible. There will be months, yes, where life is going to get messy. You're going to have car repairs or medical bills, kids' activities, and you're going to feel like stopping. But don't. Even if it's only a few dollars, keep the habit alive because what you're building is discipline. You won't always feel motivated, but those quiet, consistent choices are what turn dreams into freedom. Habits create peace, and excuses steal it. Lesson number 5 is that sacrifice builds freedom. This one is going to be hard. There are going to be times that it's going to feel unfair. You're going to have friends that are going to go on vacations that you can't afford, or they're going to post about their new car or remodels on their house while you're eating dinner at home again. And you're going to wonder, is it worth it? Well, I'm here to tell you that it is. Because every no you say becomes a yes for your later self. Yes to peace, yes to rest, and yes to freedom. You might skip that weekend trip now, but one day you'll have the freedom to take months instead of days for your vacation. And you might drive the same car for a few more years, but one day you'll have no payments and no stress. That's what sacrifice really is. It's trading temporary comfort for long-term peace. And freedom doesn't happen in one big moment. It grows quietly through small, repeated choices, like seeds planted and watered over time. You're building a life that you won't need a vacation from, one where every day feels lighter because you earned it the slow, steady, intentional way. Lesson 6 is about purpose and gratitude. One day you will realize that it was never about the money. It was about the time. You wanted to have time to breathe, time to be present, and time to choose. Every choice and every sacrifice that you have made is creating space and peace for your future. Now, when you're young, you chase milestones, the job, the house, and the next step. But when you're older, you see that the best moments in life are the ones that don't cost anything. It's the morning cup of coffee or the laughter at the dinner table, watching a sunset. Those are the richest parts of life. Gratitude is what turns enough into plenty. And the goal isn't to have everything, it's to appreciate what you already have and to protect the peace that you have built. And finally, lesson 7, this right here. This is why you did it. You didn't save for numbers on a screen. You saved for time. Time to be here, time for love, and time to live with intention. Every long day, every sacrifice, and every careful choice, it led you here. Freedom isn't about a finish line. It's about waking up knowing that you have the choice to rest, to work, to give, or to live life on your own terms. Maybe for you, it's breakfast with your family on a Tuesday morning. Maybe it's being able to help someone that you love. Or maybe it's simply having quiet mornings without worrying. And that is the real wealth. It's built through patience and gratitude and years of putting peace ahead of possessions. And if you're watching this, your older self is counting on you too. She's waiting for the choices that you make today. So don't wait for perfect conditions. Start small, stay consistent, and keep showing up. Take care of your older self. She'll thank you one day for every quiet, disciplined decision that you have made when no one was watching. Your future self is the most important person that you will ever meet. So let me leave you with this question. If you could talk to your younger self, what would you say? Leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.